So, some news coming out of MLS. According to Source, MLS will be adding a fourth designated player spot for the 24-25 season and an increase in the salary cap to $7 million. Now, this is at least in part a response to this man right here, Lionel Messi and Inter Miami, because they are spending big money. And that's to go alongside the fact that they are likely going to be trying to bring in Luis Suarez, which will be filling in one of those designated player spots. But is this a good move for MLS? I think so. In fact, I think it is a great move overall. Now, what this will actually do is it will allow teams to find one more big star. And they will also have $1.8 million more to spend on the rest of their squad. This will probably see a pretty solid increase in the levels of pretty much every team in MLS. And if MLS can keep maintaining those small, steady increases, we're going to see the quality of the league increase over time. And I think this is overwhelmingly a positive. Now, the main complaint that I've seen from many people is this: we don't need another designated player spot. We need to raise the salary cap much higher. This isn't enough. And my answer to that is simply this. Could we have raised it more? Yes. But if we raise it, say, from what it is right now, which is about 5.2 million, to let's say 10 million, we're probably going to ruin some of the parity in the league, because some of the teams, the richer teams, will want to spend that full salary cap, and some of the not as rich teams will spend closer to what they're currently spending, and then we'll have some disparity in the league that is much larger and not what MLS has been built on. And there are some people calling for a $20 million salary cap right now, and honestly, I think that's silly. I think the plan going forward for MLS should not be to make the mistakes of the old North American Soccer League. We don't need to do that. We need to have a steady increase in the salary cap and other portions of the player wages as our popularity as a league keeps increasing. And the main way we're going to increase the quality with the league is the improvement of the domestic talent pool, which is going to be improved directly through MLS because of MLS academies, but also MLS Next Pro. And it will be indirectly improved by the rest of the American youth soccer, which youth soccer in America has improved drastically over the past 10 to 20 years. And with the increase of popularity of the sport overall, it's probably only going to keep improving. If we can do this and keep a steady raise in the player salaries, MLS is going to soon become the highest paying soccer league in the Americas. It is going to get to where it is paying more than the Brasileirão, and once it's paying more than Brazil, then the world will have to take MLS as a serious club soccer professional league, and it will be considered among the better leagues in the world. And once that happens, the players will be able to have more ability and more power to demand increases in wages. And then we're going to start seeing it chip into the big 5 European leagues. And you're going to start seeing MLS chip away at being on par with the French league, the Italian league, the German league. And it will probably take a little bit longer to where it gets to where it's competing with La Liga and the Premier League, because that's where the absolutely silly, ridiculous cash is. But that's coming too. How long will this take? I don't know. I think we can get to where we are paying better than the Brazilian league within 10 years. But after that, it's more complicated and there's a lot of different factors that come into play. But overall, I think this is a good move for MLS.